Hello and welcome to the home of the Defender Burghley Horse Trials. My name's Victoria Brandt. I'm a self-published author and self-proclaimed eventing enthusiast. And today I am getting to ride around the course of Burghley Horse Trials in a way like no other, riding up to the Leaf Pit, through Defender Valley, cantering over Capabilities Cutting, all through the ears of my horse Patrick. And I cannot wait. Joining me today, because I don't know the way that well, is an absolute legend of our sport. We are joined today by our reigning Burghley champion, a silver and gold European medalist, a winner of badminton, Piggy March. Vanir Kamira, your absolute marvel of a mare. Tell us a bit more about her.
She's been an absolute legend. To be honest, we know that, and without doubt she's given me the very best days of my career. And you know, last year at the age of 17 she won here, and that was the last time she will compete. And so for her to be here today and be able to have a ride around the park and enjoy and take it all in, I'm hoping she'll really enjoy. But she's been a horse of a lifetime and a very, very special little mare.
I'm very honoured to be taking you on your last ride around Burghley.
Well, we look forward to it, and hopefully we have control.
Let's crack on. The epic start box to the Burghley cross-country course. Now, you've got a long trek from the stables, a walk down to the start box. Tell me how that feels.
Yeah, it's probably where I feel nerves start to go. It's definitely when you're pumped, but you're really thinking, I'm ready now, you're in a zone.
And the nerves totally dissipate at that point?
It's probably to the max, but you're so focused. It's just focus takes over. You have to learn as a sports person to use nerves as a positive. You know, you can stress all week or the night before or whatever, but once you're on, then now is the time that you focus and you get the feel. And you're very much, hopefully, as one with your horse. I have to watch her particular, Vanir Kamira, because she gets a bit nervous and she can be funny to start. So right. My focus would still be very much on managing her temperament to get there, so you start as calmly as you possibly can. So it's important that I try and stay as calm as I can.
And so with a mare like her, would you be pacing yourself out of the box, or would you be riding for your life from the beginning?
It's Burghley and it's 5-star. You ride from your life from the beginning. And if you don't, if you're having a nice time or things feel a bit nice or a bit easy, you are no way going fast enough or trying hard enough to get anywhere near being competitive. Brilliant. So it is very hardcore from the start. The moment 3, 2, 1, go, you're off.
Wow. And
there's no even thinking about things till you're back.
In 11 minutes, 21 seconds. Piggy, my heart is in my mouth. I cannot believe the sheer drop of this fence. Tell me, is there anything in the world that compares to the drop that you've got here at the Leaf Pit of Burghley?
Oh, we're at Burghley. That's all I've got to say. And no, you don't practice really over things this size either. It's adrenaline is up. But this is as big as it gets, and I have to say it looks even more terrifying with not dressed up and in cold blood. And then a serious question coming up, so it's just actually the A part of a fence, and so you've got to get over the fact you've leaped off into space pretty quickly to move on to the next part.
I mean, even this is just incredible, isn't it?
This is part of the option, so you have to spin around if you don't want to do the step, come galloping down here. She faced something lovely at the bottom here that's big and brave. It's definitely the most undulating course, I think, in the world. So it really sets apart from all the others of really needing a horse with loads of stamina and guts. You wouldn't notice the terrain so much there. It's more of a factor of just really being able to ride your horse's balance. Obviously you've come off a massive step, so you've got to have your weight very far back to give the horse every chance of staying in balance itself and you staying safe and strong to then be able to land and keep your line and then ride up the hill to whatever big accurate fence that we get given out of it as well. Like you said, just then you walked up holding your mane. Well, we've not really got time to think about any of that. You know, it's very much staying in balance and giving your horse every chance as you can to ride very balanced on the terrain to try and keep the energy levels there for it as much as possible to get over 4.5 miles as fast as you can over very undulating terrain.
So here we are at the Defender Valley. Now, tell me about your thrills and spills in this valley, Piggy.
Well, yeah, it's actually been quite an eventful time for me in this area over the years. I think I've had at least 3 run-outs here, very different fences each time, so I've clearly got a little bit of a bugbear somewhere in this area, but I've also had some great spins through it too, so it's definitely been an area that's been full of thrills and spills for me.
Incredible. And incredible, you know, you've got the gallop away ready for something else. Another question at the Trout Hatchery coming up.
You do indeed, and that's a serious question.
So we are not even a third of the way around the course and we are at the first water, very influential water no less. Tell me a little bit about the Trout Hatchery for you.
It's just a very intense area. You also have a lot of crowd around here. The crowd love to watch the water and try to get thrills and spills as much as they can. They love seeing someone having a splash and getting wet. And so it just takes, you know, your horse is being very brave and focused. She's like, what's this?
She knows her job. She knows her job. And the first time you hit the first water, so you are galloping up through here, up out the other side, then back into another water. I mean, that must be, I don't think you see that very often on courses.
It's some buzz. If you've come through here and come through well, and you've got the crowds close to you and they give you a cheer, and you know you're sort of at about a third of the way round and you really kick on to think, right, let's go.
Let's go.
We're in business.
Brilliant. And how do you think the crowds affect a fence like this? Do you think it helps or do you think it hinders sometimes?
No, I think it definitely helps you as a rider. The support and hearing the cheers on the way around is really cool. That gives you a buzz. It makes you just think positive and think forward again. They can also see quite a lot, you know, it's a sea of people, but I'm hoping by now you've got your horse focused.
So we are on Winners Avenue, where there is a plaque for every winning rider since 1961. You've got 2018 on our left. And what's this?
Oh my word, it's here already. Oh my God, that's just so cool. Oh look, baggage, look at that. Oh my God. How cool is that?
What an achievement.
I know, it's pretty cool. It's be amongst all the people that you have so much respect for and looked up to for so many years is a really pretty cool feeling.
So we are in the water under Lion Bridge. You've got 3 fences to home?
Usually, we haven't walked this course yet, so we don't know what they're going to put in it. Well, hopefully still got some petrol in the tank. I don't know what sort of jump we'll have underneath here, but you've just got to get it jumped and then kick for home. But it's some feeling knowing that you can sort of start seeing or even smelling that home is just round the corner.
Amazing. Home stretch now. So we have galloped over the last fence and into the main finish area. You are closing out going through those finish flags. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's such a buzz, honestly. It's one of the best feelings in the world, especially if you've had a good ride. Like I say, the whole thing is very intense. If you're having a nice time, you're no way going fast enough or trying hard enough. And so it's the moment that you get through the finish. You burst with pride and respect for the wonderful animals, giving you hopefully such a thrill and a great day's sport. But it's a feeling that you can't put into words. It's definitely one of the best ever and such an achievement. We're so lucky being able to do this, but it's something I can't put into words really. It's what dreams are made of.
And you've certainly brought every emotion of the sport out in me today, Piggy, and I cannot thank you enough for taking us round this course and showing us some of the most iconic fences and the most undulating grounds of any course in the entire world. And I hope everyone has seen it now through the ears of a horse.